Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at Gabriel, or Father Gabriel, who is an upcoming promo, and he is a strong trait character, so obviously he can have AP down and stun on attack, so he can be pretty useful on both attack and defense teams just based on the weapon he can use. He is a revive. We'll look at his stats first. 1628 defense and 1803 HP. Those are the key stats for this character. He does also have 1411 attack, but that's only going to be utilized with basic attacks. His role within a team is medic, and that 100% makes sense. As you can see, his rush is 66 AP, which is extremely quick. Revive one teammate with 30% of their max HP. All teammates regain 15% of their max HP for 3 turns and recover from all penalties. Now, because that revive happens first, just like a very similar character to this guy is Dante, the heal will actually heal the person who gets revived. Whereas if you compare it to the free-to-play Solange, who's currently in the event that's going on at the moment, because the revive happens last, no heal will take place on the character that gets revived, and that's why she's not that great a revive, and also the fact that she's 85 AP cost. We'll also move on to the active skill, and as you can see, the active skill is revive and AP gain. So he's actually got a revive on his active skill as well, which is insane. And this can go off turn 3 on the initial cooldown. Revive one teammate with 20% of their max HP. Up to 2 teammates gain 20% AP. So on an attack team, this is pretty useful because obviously you can either revive someone or just use it to gain AP and get people with their rush. He's almost like a sort of semi-command in that sense, that his basic attacks are useless pretty much, but you could use his active skill to get a couple of people up to get their rushes off. That's kind of cool, I guess. On a defense team, he'll go off on turn 3, as it says, initial cooldown turn 3, which is actually pretty quick. If you compare it to, I'll compare it to Solange again. I think that's probably a good comparison, in that it actually is going to take Solange 4 turns to even do her rush to revive, and this guy's active skill is just as powerful in terms of the 20% revive. So this guy's active is already more powerful than Solange's rush, which is, again, like I say, pretty insane. We'll look at the leader skill. It is pretty much identical to Carl's, in that all melee teammates get 40% HP and 40% defense. I guess it's just a nice alternate leader, basically. If you're someone who's running Carl at the moment and you get lucky with maybe your Survivor Club pulls, or you just get lucky in general with your pull, you could just replace your Carl straight away. I'd say he is a better character than Carl. His heal's better. He has a revive as well. So straight up, he is already better than Carl just based on his rush. He does also have a special weapon, and this is a strange one for me. It's debatable how good this is going to be, because basically you can focus this character and have no problems. As it says, it has 30% HP, which is pretty nice. 15% defense, which is obviously the upgrade slot. You're going to put in here what you want, AP on attack, or just make it a stat weapon, maybe some defense in there. And now the third slot is one where you're like, what is this about? When taking damage, a better chance to heal up to 3 teammates with 25% of max HP. I'm fairly certain this cannot heal himself, so if you focus this character, it just will not work, because obviously other characters will have to have already taken damage. He's probably going to be a priority target because of this. He is a very fast, well, he isn't very fast, he's classified as fast, but he's very quick on his rush, so you're going to want to take him out very quickly. And like I say, I'm not really sure of how good this special is on this character. If it was an on attack thing, you have a chance of healing people when he attacks or something like that, it could be cool, so that his attacks are actually semi-useful. I'd still probably say it's better off replacing this with AP down. It is a pitchfork, so I guess it could look pretty cool when it's fully upgraded and stuff, but I don't think that third slot special is actually that good, especially as you could just do massive amount of damage with a rush. Lots of reds out there who can do a lot of damage, and that basically that third slot is useless in that case as well. AP down, at least you're not going to be able to build up AP if you bypass a shield. If he's next to a shield, you know, he's not going to be too much of a problem. AP down is going to be much more of an issue than this third slot right now. So this is Gabriel, and I think he's really good. If you've got Carl, you can easily just upgrade your Carl to this guy and be much better off, pretty much. You're going to get some free pulls if you've got Survivor Club at the moment. Like I said, the big downside is we've got a very similar character coming out in Solange, who is so much worse than this character. It's unreal. 85 AR, far too slow. 20% revive, far too low. Like, all round, Solange compared to this character is absolutely trash. Now, Gabriel is actually a good character, but you kind of would expect that within promos. It's just a shame that the free-to-play character in Solange is so useless, unfortunately. But that's the end of this video, guys. Do tell me what you think of Gabriel. It would be good to see what you think, and whether you're actually going to use your pulls on this guy, or you're going to use your pulls on other wheels, because we do seem to have 2 or 3 wheels up at the same time, so you at least have a choice with which wheel you want to pull on with your Survivor Club 7-day free trial at least. But yeah, do tell me what you think, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.